As the Soviet KGB made remarkable breakthroughs with the power of psychics, they turned their research towards creating devices that any agent could use to wield the power of the paranormal. They were called psychotronics. Find out more as this Paranormal TV Truth Be Told story on Soviet psychotronics concludes. The smallest psychotronic devices, the simplest ones, pose the greatest threat.
There are many varied functions for each type, and each one is designed for a specific purpose. And also probably depending on the distance at which it could work. You know, some of them can work with any distance.
Up until this point, KGB and paranormal researchers have been dependent on a handful of psychics. But with psychotronic generators, any KGB agent could unleash this psychic power with the push of a button. With the fall of the Berlin Wall and communism, the Soviet Union was on the brink of total collapse. With government security no longer in place, psychotronic generators were now out in the open for anyone to use. In August 1991, hardline communists attempted to regain control of the Russian government. Russia's newly elected president, Boris Yeltsin, stood against the coup.
I had a very funny request from a guy who is in charge of a military lab in the Ukraine. And he told me, this guy, that there would be an attempt on Yeltsin's life using a special generator which could damage Mr. Yeltsin's health and probably kill him.
There are strong rumors that Yeltsin himself was attacked by psychics and psychotronic weapons.
Their goal? Trigger a heart attack, possibly even to murder Yeltsin and bring the growing democratic revolution that he inspired to a halt. Psychic healers like Alexei Krivatov came to Yeltsin's defense, acting as bodyguards and safeguarding his health. Ultimately, the coup failed.
He is a very sick man, yet he continues to carry on through his illnesses, and every time he is revived. Some people believe that Yeltsin is no longer the person he was back in 1991. Some people believe that Yeltsin is something like a zombie that is being used by people in his circle.
A disturbing veil of lawlessness has settled over the former Soviet Union. Under these circumstances, former KGB agents and Soviet scientists are selling secrets on the black market. What was once secret Soviet research now goes to the highest bidder.
Currently in Russia, it's very hard to know what's happened to the psychotronic generators. Our friend Edward Naumov had warned about this because he said there was no agreement in any of the arms deals to deal with anything of this in this realm.
Министерство обороны СССР, KGB,
the Ministry of Defense, the KGB, and other organizations did build psychotronic generators. I know that over 500 million rubles were spent in developing psychotronic equipment. Which brings up the question, where are all these devices?
You're watching Moscow police surveillance video. Undercover officers are shadowing a suspected mafia soldier.
And since Russia has now got so many terrorists and criminals and the mob running things, it's hard to say. They might be being sold on black markets anywhere, for use anywhere in various regions to stir trouble or do things. It's really hard to know what's going on.
From the Russian mafia to anyone with enough money. It is suspected that the mafia is working as a conduit between known terrorist organizations and states. With these devices leaking out of the former Soviet Union, there is no way to know what the future holds.